up, peeps? Let's see. How's everybody doing today? Happy early Easter. Good Friday. I don't know what Saturday's called. Let's see, we got to go live over here. Getting YouTube set up as usual. Hope you're all having a great day and a great weekend. Only watch this if you need help with this training until you get it. All questions will be answered. That's fair. What's today's date? It's the 19th. I can't believe it. This time next month, Lord willing. Right, I think we're all done. And I do believe I can see my question or the comments. Oh, yeah, it's only there. Shit. Well, all right. So we're live on TikTok, YouTube, 2 spots, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and X. Thank God. All right. What's up, Dwayne Reed? Big, what's up, Big? Good afternoon, Arginus Luna, Lachey, Axel. Happy Easter, everybody. We're literally, I can train you guys, I say roughly speaking, for 2 hours. So any questions you have? What's up, Keith? Everyone's hi to the great Keith Palmer. He's honoring us with his presence today. Of course, he's working hard as always. What's up, Keith Rooney? Nothing but training you guys today. Nothing but training. Keith is the one who makes all indicators. Oh, Size is a good man. Please thank him for everything he does. What's up, Cristobal Armas? If you need training to use a system or to trade, I'll be answering all of your questions no matter what. Even if I think they're dumber than a rock, answering your questions. Keith. And unfortunately, Keith, there's still 2 more things to do. So whenever you're done with that update, let me know. All right, guys. So we have 2 hours of training if we need it. Any and all questions to get you guys to be consistent with the system will be answered. Can you guys hear me okay? What's up, Z81? What's up, Kirk Brown? What's up here, Piggy? Jan Sky to the Flyowski. Fly to the sky. Good, Kirk, so you can hear, all right. What's up, Stacy on TikTok? Sorry, there's probably a few people on TikTok I have no knowledge. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. Hope everybody's having a great Saturday. Hope all your loved ones are blessed with health and happiness. Fletch says, I can hear you. Good afternoon, Kev. Good afternoon, Fletch. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Jan, for responding, and for Cristobal Armas. And the great Keith Palmer, loud and clear. All right, so anyone that has any questions on trading, obviously the system is what I'll be answering the questions on. I don't believe in any of the old-fashioned shit of trading. If you have a question on anything on the system, what do you need help with? Ask your questions now. First come, first serve, baby. Ask them. I will answer all questions. I'll be here for 2 hours if needed to help you all. I'm just going to keep, even if you ask the same question over and over again, I'm going to answer it. Let's see, any questions on TikTok? Scrapster 47. I used to have a Scrapster in our group. Entry point. Z81 wants to know entry points. Sure. Let's go over nothing but entry points for a few minutes here. Let's see, I think I can pull this question up without. When do we enter a safety trade? Okay, so this is the question. Let's thank you for asking one. Any kind of problems, any kind of entrances, and whatever you need help with. Okay, entry points. So that's going to take into account that you think you know how to spot the trade, how to find a trade. Good luck with that. I'm looking on the best way to use the 1 second sniper similar to kick. Okay, that's different questions. I keep getting knocked out. When to enter safety trade, I keep getting knocked. So that to me maybe is a not just an entry. You might have your stop loss incorrect too. And following the pink line, but always optimizing. Forex review would be helpful. Forex review. I'm not familiar with what you mean by Forex review. What do you mean by Forex review? Well, anyway, let's just start here. All right. When do we enter a safety trade? Let's see. We're looking over here. Yep. Both places side. Here we go. Now, technically, let me make this bigger for us. Technically, you need to know how to spot the trade. But let's just, I guess we'll have to guess or pay attention that you actually know how to spot a trade. We're looking at a 30-minute. J and J just have to be on the charts. It's a Johnson & Johnson 30-minute specifically. Once you see your setup on both the higher time frame and your 30-minute, this could be combined with a 30-minute and a weekly pink line, 3 weekly, monthly. So we'll just say this is a 30-minute buy stop. Okay. So this is a 30-minute buy stop. I'm going to show you how to do your entrances, not using the sniper and then using the sniper. Okay. So here we go. So how do we spot the trade? You have to combine your 2 time frames. You can then look for this buy stop. As many of you know, it's green, 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 red, green, green, buy stop, and this is to the blue line. This is Johnson & Johnson. This is a literally the safest trade you could have done in your life because it was on the 3-week, I think it was, pink line. So how do we trade this trade? Well, a couple things. You really have to start getting a lot more confident with the system. Some of you are so wishy-washy, you're so up and down, you don't even trust it at all. Now, all right, here we go. So if we're going to take the trade, enter the trade, we have to have confidence that this is going to the blue line. How do we know that? Because if we go back in time, hold on. Matter of factly, let's go all the way back in time. We'll go to the very, 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 very first one. Right here. All right. So this is what it looks like. Now everyone pay attention. SPY. SPODTE options using levels. Well, one question at a time. There's the 8 one. Yeah, is that a B? Is it B1? All right, so here we go. Happy Easter, old school. What's up, Nick? All right. So this is what it looked like. Okay. We went back, we found it. Now we're going to go forward just one little thing because we have to see the red. So, and still not there. All right, there we go. Now we have. See, it already popped up. That's funny. We have a. I'm gonna have to go back again. God darn it. That's the problem with the playback. It doesn't have the ability to go individual. See, now look, we're fucked. Oh, geez. We're gonna have to play this. All right. So this is what you're looking at. We're going to use our little orange EMA right here for our entry line. I prefer to go below the yellow and the red. Okay, so my entry is always below it. If we can't get below it, because I know this is J&J and I know this is going up, this is a 3-month buy stop to time. So this is still a 30-minute. So I'm going to go ahead and put my buy line, my buy stop right here. It's the red, it's the yellow, it's the orange. I'm going to stick with my orange rule. I'm going to go right there. And this is called a buy stop. So we don't take the trade until it turns and comes back up. Okay, so this is your buy stop / entry. Meaning price action is going to come down. And then eventually it'll keep going down. Then it's going to hook and come back up. And then cross, say right here, right? So this is what I'm going to wait for. We do not take market orders. We don't just put a buy in. 7s, if that's clear. So the only way I take this trade, if this trade keeps going straight down like this and turns into an hour, turns into 4 hour, 5, you don't take the trade. You only take the trade when it hooks back up. 7s, if you understand that. What's up? It's my time. Good to see you. What's up, buddy? You follow the orange lines down for your entry, Alex. Yeah. Yes, Alex. I would follow my. You want the orange line to go below the red at least, like that. So yes, they absolutely would follow it. Okay. So now we have our little thing. This is the entry. Now the reason why I'm writing this in because just like it happens in real life, this thing's going to flip and come back up. So I'm going to go ahead and put my buy in now. Move this over so you guys can see things. And I don't have a choice the way the playback works. I have to be either in early or late night, going in late. Let's go forward. back again. Hold on. Jiminy fucking Christmas. All right. Now let's go back again one more time. All right. We're going to move this forward, which is where we were. And that thing was playing back fast. You can count anything. All right. Now, this is what our chart looks like. This is my entry right here. Right where the orange line is. I prefer it to be below. It's below the yellow. It's not below the red. Now, price action has gone down good. That's not what we want. Now, you see that? You see how it turned? Now, this is a 30-minute chart, so it would have went down. This would have turned red. You would have had time to place your entry right here. That would be our entry. You'd have caught this movement towards the blue line. You have to have complete faith that, let me write this down for you. This is what you have to understand when you're trading with my system. Have 100% complete faith in the system. If it is the first time for a 30-minute buy stop, enter off the orange line, play it, hold it until price action gets within kissing distance of the blue line. Okay. So everyone read that. Everybody understand that, and throw up sevens when you do. William Perkins. All you got to do is listen and follow the rules. Kevin's the reason why I'm profitable now. Yay, William. Congratulations. Standing O. Yay, yay, yay. Instead of clapping. What's up, William? So throw up sevens when you're comfortable with what I wrote. What's up, Glow? What's up, Mike Glowinski? 77777. Nice. Okay. So have 100% complete faith in the system. If it is the first time for 30-minute buy, stop, enter off the orange line, hold it until price action gets within kissing distance of the blue line. Pretty much it is right now. You could be done with this trade. But let's take a look. Okay, let's go back one more time. We're going to go back to here. Okay, so you can clearly see. Let me show you something here. Common sense. Watch this. Started under, came up, our logo. Came up, our logo. Came up. And you know, you can see it stepping up. Do you guys see it step? Watch. Started your first step, second step, third step, fourth step. And only my system gives you the goal. So you know it's going to this blue line. So you can see it stepping up, 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 up. Well, this is the next time it's going to step up. We know it's going to the blue line. So can you guys understand that? What's up, Grant? What's up, Filio? That we're going over entrances for the system. So when you see this, you know it's going up towards the blue line. up towards the blue line, up towards the, so watch. Okay, we're going to do our buy. And now we're just going to go up again. This is perfect. Now watch, I'm going to show you something else. If you have, you never enter the trade when the pink line is a 50 high. You want to enter it when it's at the bottom, like it was for this one, or this one, or this one, right? Or it's low enough here if you wanted to enter. Prefer to go a little bit lower. See how low the purple is? You prefer them both to be down. You're going to see this purple cross this pink right here. So watch, we'll just go forward. Now, you're already in profit. Huge profit, actually. You got in off the orange, right? 153. You're up about $3 a share on J&J, which is very good. If you had options, you could kick ass and get out in a second on that. All right. So see how it's down low. So when it's low, the pink line is low on your sniper, green, 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 red. Now, but you can't enter this trade because it's above the orange line. So you can't enter. You had it set up to do this buy stop right here, or you missed this entry. Okay. Does everybody see the step up right here? How it went up towards the blue line, up towards the blue line, up towards the blue line, buy stop. Okay, you guys see how it's stepping up, how we're aiming to the blue line, and we're going to play the buy stop. Now, I got in early, but watch, we can just do it over and over again. Watch what happens. We're going to go forward. Did it again. Okay, now here we go. So now look, now we're below. Now we're below or at the orange right here. So you can put your buy stop again. See how there's another buy stop right here. Green, 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 red, green, green, buy stop. We know what's going here. This is our goal. And it already did it twice. The shade said yes. Okay. So now see this is low. Now this is below your 50%. That's your 50% mark. It's below there. You have a buy stop. It's below our little yellow and red lines are close to it. We can go ahead and enter the trade again. We're going to go buy. Okay. So all we do is just go up again. There it is. You're in the money already. Remember, take profit one would be right here off this yellow. Take profit two would be halfway up, and take profit three would be kissing. Okay, so you're in the money already with no drawdown. By the way, everyone say, do I put my buy stop stop loss right here, stop loss? Do I put it here, or do I put my stop loss up here? Where do I put it? Do I put my stop loss at number 1 or number 2? Where does the stop loss go, everybody? 1 or 2? Do 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 do. Guy Burger says 1. Lowest points is Jan 1. Alex 1. 1. Oh, good. Look at my little piece learning. Yes, that is correct. This is your number. This is number 1. This is your stop loss, not this one. Okay. So let's take that out of there. This is our stop loss. We're in profit. We know where our entry is. So I would re-enter this trade once, twice. You'd already be entered this trade 3 times. Okay. You can enter it again. You can enter it again. You can enter it again. You can enter it again and again and again if you want. It's giving you 30-minute trade after 30-minute trade right here again, really. Okay, let's enter it again, again, and again. There you go. Now we have take profit profit one has been hit here. So this is take profit one. You can close down some of your trades. You can clearly see it was green, 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 red, green, green forever. The first time it did it, the second time it did it, even these were profitable trades. And now we're definitely in profitable trade. Take profit one is hit. Take profit two will be right here at the top of those candles. Take profit be right there. It's close enough to the blue line. What's up, Larry Cooper? Happy Easter. God bless to you. Nope, not 1.5. 1 is your correct answer. Never put that to. All right. I see this would have been a good candle to play. Look, you could have played. See right down. Oh, this is. Of course, see how now your orange line is going below the yellow again, and the red. This is a perfect re-entry. See how your sniper pink line is coming down, purple line coming down below 50%. See how you'd have been bottomed right here. You could have got it again right there. I wasn't doing sniper, sorry. But see right here. So now you can put your entry right here and then enter that trade again. Absolutely. Again, look how low the sniper is. Look how low the sniper is. Look how low the sniper is. You could have been in that trade and in that money. Look at that. Now you're back into take profit one. See the sniper? Look at that pink line. Just gorgeous. Enter again. Enter again. Sniper pink line low. Buy stop again. Red, red, red. Green, 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 red. Red, green, buy stop. It's going to go up here towards the blue line. Just have faith in the system. That's where it's going. Now, see, here, you don't want to enter this trade. You should have already been in it down here. With the sniper too high like that, that's a good way to not. You don't want to enter. Now, look. See, it's back below 50 again. Now you're getting much better entries again. Look, look, look. Boom, bingo, boppo, bingo. We hit the blue line. All take profits hit. Take profit one, the orange line. Take profit two, the top of these. Take profit three to the blue line are kissing it. And that's the trade. And you have multiple. These are half-hour, 30-minute candles. You would have been 30-minute candles out your ass. You would have been 30-minute candle from here till it went up. You would have had 63 bars. You would have had 31 hours to make this trade. 31 hours to make this trade. Over a day to get into this buy. You could have been in options. I wish I saw this. I did it. All of it. What's up, Sally C? All right. Did everybody understand and see the playback that I did? Did you all understand that? Yes or no? He was looking for entrances. I told him multiple times how to find those entrances. We started from back here. We knew the trade was going to go up. We played every time this thing went below 50%, really way down here. What's up, Larry? Thanks for being on TikTok too. What's up, Persistent? Now I forgot who asked the question. Oh, ZB1 asked the question. Okay, now you want me to look at a different I just happened to be on Jane. Jane, you want me to look at another something? Happy Easter, Villalobos. What's up, Anthony? Would you like me to look at a different time to show you some entrances? I'm telling you, when it's the first time 30-minute buy stop, when it's called in our Discord, right? These trades cannot miss. It's playing off the pink line on the weekly, or yeah, this is weekly. They're just, they can't, when the 30, there's one 3 week. When, if we go over to ERUSD, let's just keep going off. Let's just watch. If we go back to US 30-minute weekly right here, if we go back to 116, let's go to US 30, 116. US 30, 116. Oh, jeez. Lordy, lordy, do I even have? Oh my goodness, it's going to take forever. Hold on. Here we go. All right, so look at all that money. All right, I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you how the signal service works and is so accurate. All right, we're going to look at two charts at once. This is the signal service for your entries. I'm going to show you your entries using this. This is US 30, 1 week over here. Okay. 1 week over here. Put this out. All right. Holy shit, so that all that time to go. All right. So we're going to look at US 30. Work has started to pick back up, still trying my hardest to get as much as of all persistence. Sorry to hear that. Hope we're, US CAD daily to the blue line. We can look at that too. What's up? All right, I'll look at USD CAD too. So this is a 30-minute 1 week. The 1 week means the pink line weekly is low. 30-minute by US 30 Yolanda at 116. So let's go over to 116, shall we? All right. There we go. All right, let's mark it. 116, it was like 1900 or something. All right. So this, oh yeah, this is the one that had like a, what was it? It was a nothing drawdown. It was like $90 or something drawdown. Anyway, this is what it was. And this is why it called it. Look, the pink line was low. Look down here. All it's reading right there. Pink line low, this is green, and look, it was below. Okay. So this is where the read was. This is the first time, see right here. This is the first time there was a buy stop. There was this buy stop, but it didn't catch it because the bottom real direction bar wasn't ready. But that was to the blue line, so this one isn't to the blue line. This is the very first time it happened, but it wasn't to the blue line. But this trade right here was spectacular. So the reason why it worked out so well, you had the blue line low, right there, right here. You had your green, green, red, green, green, buy stop. You had a little goes on over, come over. You can clearly see the dip right here. You can see the fill in gap of this right fill in. Clearly see the pink line was low right here on the weekly. So this call was a 30-minute weekly buy stop at US 30. Entry on this will be the same as we just went over, but I'll show you again. Watch. Okay, this is a lot. Now, again, I love it when the orange line goes below, in this case, the yellow and the green, and it came really close right there. So it came really close right here. So you could enter right when the signal was given, which would have been right here. There would have been a drawdown. It wasn't that much, so it must have been a different time because there was hardly any drawdown on this trade at all. But anyway, and then you could have entered right there off the orange line, right where it was, right off the orange line right here. Okay. Either way, when you did your entry off this, the pink line was low on the higher time frame weekly, the blue line was low. We had our green, 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 red, green, green stop. You could have made money here and of course, obviously, it kept going up and up and up. Let's see how high this thing. Oh shit! This thing went to the moon and back. Holy fuck! Hold on. Yeah. Okay. So we'll just take this run. From my signal service signal right here to here. Does anybody know how many pips that is? Can anyone read how many pips that is? Hope you showed the 1 hour, 30-minute trade. Just asking so I can go back and watch it. No, not a 1 hour, 30-minute. It's a weekly 30-minute. What's up, Gary Lee? Okay, that's going to be a long answer. How many pips is this? Can anyone read it on my screen? I don't know if you guys can read it. Right here is the number of pips. Yeah, Jan knows. 1,374 pips. The average professional trader makes multiple professional. What a joke. The average get lucky trader that they call themselves professional makes 10 pips in a day on multiple trades. Happy Easter. What's up, Thomas Crowell? Happy Easter to you, sir. Is 1,374 pips off the signal trade? Is that outstandingly the best ever? Outstandingly, holy crap, outstanding? Or is it just average? And I'm not rhetorical questioning. Is this an outstanding trade? Yes or no? Happy Easter to you, Thomas. And to you, Sally, and Gary Lee, and Tony, and Persistent. $1,370. No one's going to answer? Wow. What's up, Joya, Demi, Nichelle? What's up, Demi? I don't know who you are, but thank you for the gifts. Yeah, that is the best trade ever. Arjun says, okay. So yeah, so this is an exceptionally good trade. Your entrance would have been just when the signal went off, or you could have followed the rule with the orange line. Now, someone wanted me to look at a different. Yeah, that would be phenomenal. Yeah. USD CAD. Let's go ahead and look at USD CAD months. US versus the Canadian dollar. Let's go to Wanda. See. All right, I was told to get the daily. What was it? Daily, weekly? Daily blue lines. Daily blue line. I'm a little confused. What do you mean daily blue? Let's pass the daily blue line. No. I don't see US CAD as a to the blue line trade. No, I don't see that. Is astronomical. Yes, it's a good word for it. Phenomenal, astronomical. All right, next question. Let's see if I can go back to that question. Let's see. There we go. I keep getting knocked out. Well, hopefully that helps you. I'm looking on the best way to use the 1 second sniper similar to kick. And following the pink line, but always optimize it. So we have a question about 1 second trades. Well, 1 trades are very interesting. Let's take a look. I just did that video the other day to smash the one lady who was being a dip do, being silly. All right. So this is the next question by Kirk Brown. All right, so Kirk is asking, how would you play 1 second to get results? While we're at it, we're right here. This is the only trade I would ever take with 1 second. Well, I would either do all of my 4 out of the 5 or US 30 NASDAQ SPXs or any symbol, but this is exactly the only trade. So listen up. Kirk, watch. All right. This is USD CAD 1 second. You can clearly, easily see that we have a buy stuff, right? Green, 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 red. And this is where the sniper makes so much money. When you see this setup, take a picture of this curve, please. When you see the green, 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 red setup, when you see the pink across the blue with the green, 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 red setup, when you see the orange line go below the, in this case, the red and the yellow, and when you see the blue line, it's a buy stop, the pink crossing the blue with the orange below it, going to the blue line on a 1 second, this trade will make you money. So where would my entry be? Everyone should know that by now. It's going to be off that orange line. You know, a little drawdown be. It probably isn't even a fucking pip. This is your buy stuff. Okay. Now this is my stop loss over here. Looks like it's lower. So my stop loss. Take profit 1 would be the blue line. TP1 is. Yes, the system works just as good on 1 second as it does 1 year, but you better be fast. You better have your buy stop lines ready to roll. When you see this, let's go hunt for it too. We'll go look at other symbols and see. When you see this exact setup, pink cross the blue, purple low, green, 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 red, green, green. The orange went below the red and yellow in this case to the 1 second blue line. I'm going to go ahead and tell you this is going to win 99 out of 100 times. Does everyone see this? Yes or no? Does everyone see this? Yes or no? I'm going to spell the word for. All right. Does this setup work on all symbols and time frames? Yes, Alex. This exact buy stop works on all. Now you need to confirm this with a higher time frame. So in the 1 second case, I would confirm it probably with a 5 second or a 10 second. You got to make sure it's green on the other side of this. So yes, this exact setup works on all time frames, all symbols. This is your high probability setup. Remember what ChatGPT taught you right here. So let's go over to here and make this a 5 seconds. Yeah, that's good enough for me. There's your 5 seconds. So we have a 1 second, 5 second buy stop. You need it to be confirmed. Yeah. The minimum you need is this to be green. So just like that. You have your sniper separation right here, and you have to do it. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I'll count this as a 5 as your confirmation. I love the fact that they're both going up to their blue lines. See the fact 1 second and 5 seconds both going on. Whenever you see the setup right here on any two time frames that can confirm, you can't do a 1 second in a weekly. You have to go to the very next one that shows the green. In this case, it happens to be the 5 second. Everybody understand this? 7s for yeses, 9s for nos. And that's how I would play a 1 second. That's how Tommy does it. He plays his 1 seconds just like that. Thank you. It's my time. Thank you, Larry Cooper. Larry Cooper's answering on both. Thanks, Larry. Thank you, Tony Villalobos. All right. Now, I would prefer you guys kind of stay away from the 1 seconds only because it's just too fast. You can definitely stay around those 5 second, 10 seconds, 5 second, 10 second, 15 second, 30 seconds to play those all day long. When you see a 5 second to the blue line with a 10 second or a 15 second confirmation, I mean, it's as good as you're going to get. You're welcome, Kurt. Remember, today is just a training day. All day long, I'm going to be training you for the next hour and a half or so, over and over and over again, over and over and over again. I'm going to keep training you until you guys give. You say uncle. Now, who else wants another question answered? Anyone else wants another question answered? Ask another question, I will answer it. I'm trying to do them as first come, first serve. You're welcome, Kirk. I'm telling you, this rise, follow these rules. You can do this with a 1 hour or 4 hour. You can do this with a daily 1 hour. You can do this with a weekly 30. Setup works exactly the same on any and all time frames and any and all symbols, including gold, including Bitcoin, including XRP. As long as you see these trading to their blue line, buy stops with the pink low and the blue high on the higher time frame and the pink crossing the blue with the buy stop, you recognize that number 4 important to buy stop. The sniper is number 1, 2, 3 importance of trading with my system. 3 out of the 4 most important things are the sniper. That's why each and every one of you need to have the sniper. I don't even know how you trade without it. I would never trade without it. You're welcome, Alex. What are the various rifle signal codes? I usually watch 30 seconds in this instance. I would watch the 1 minute to confirm. 30 second, 1 minute. Well, your question isn't first. Just remember that question. I promise I'll try to come back to it. I appreciate the training. You're welcome. What are the various signals? Well, if you go over to the rooms and you go over here, hold on a second, and you go under here, hold on, you will see that I have an actual video that explains it on a playlist. Let me hold on. All right, here. Is it there? Hold on a second. No, hold on 1 second. Why did I? If you go under my playlist, right here. Why does it keep going there? How do you use a sniper rifle? Where is my, there? The sniper rifle release. Okay. Hold on. You go underneath the sniper rifle playlist right here. And you go under these ones down here. You see that actually say the sniper rifle release, the sniper rifle release, right? You watch these two, and it actually explains what they are and how to use them. Right here and right here. So if you watch those, you'll actually get the training that you're supposed to have. How to use a sniper rifle under the playlist, and this is what you would look at. Now, in general, the sniper rifle is going to throw variant symbols. When it's green, it means above the blue line, price action blue line. If it's red, that means price action is below it. So that's the first thing you'll learn about the sniper rifle. So if they're green, it means the 1 second, 5 second it's above its blue line. If it's red, it means it's below it. Okay. So that's the first clue. Ours is a training day. Yep. And Thomas, I promise I'll get to your question next. Now, if there is an ST right here, it's green, it's a safety trade going up towards the blue line. If it's ST and it's red, that means there's a safety trade going out towards the blue line. Okay. Next, if it has a cross, I think it says, I don't know the exact wording on it. Cross, like an X on it. That means the blue line is crossed the pink line and it's going up. If it's throwing a dime, that's key smart way of being cool and funny. That the 30-second, I'm sorry, the 15-second buy stop is being called. And then there's a 30-minute buy stop at the same thing. It's got signals in here. The sniper rifle sends signals out. Just in case you didn't know, it's its own signal service for $50 a month. It tells you when the reverse is happening. It'll tell you when the 30-second one is happening in the 30-minute. Oh, wait, maybe 50 seconds. Oh, 50 seconds / 30 seconds, whichever one. It calls that one. I think it's 15 seconds. Then it tells you when the 30-minute is about to happen too. And that's about only one. If you have a particular, you have a particular code that you want to ask about, Kirk. Then I'm going to go ahead and go on to his. If you have a 1 second to 1 minute green, you can just keep trading the 5 second every time pink crosses blue line. Not something to sound correct, but I'm sure it's close. What's up, 69Z28? Thank you, Kirk says, yeah. Arrow, should I use 30-minute time frame chart and wait for right entry for buy stop? This still confuses me. What's up, VM Tech? And Fletch, I don't know what you mean by forex space. A yellow ST. A yellow ST on the rifle, says Kirk. A yellow ST on the rifle. The yellow one is meaning that it's a safety trade that is either up, I don't know, because you'd have to have the arrow with it. So if you had a yellow up arrow, it would be a full-on safety trade, meaning green, 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 red, green, green to the blue line, 15 seconds or whatever it is. No, it's it's not a safety trade to the yellow line. It's just something that's a generic. And if it's green, it'll be buy stop to the blue line. No, the safety trade is a full-on buy stop to the blue line that's yellow like that. You know what? Keith could put a code in the corner on those. I can ask him to do that. VM Tech, well, you're doing good. Yeah, VM Tech. Well, I'm glad. And I hope you have a good Easter too. You said, arrow, should I use 30-minute time frame chart and wait for right entry for my buy stuff? It's so confusing. I don't understand your question. I'm sorry, VM Tech. If you're going to use a 30-minute, I would do that off, like I told you earlier, off the weekly, 3 weekly, monthly, 3 monthly, 6-month and 12-month pink line on the sniper. That's what the 30-minute. It's the only time you should use a 30-minute trade is when you're trying to catch the very bottom of a weekly pink line. Let's see. I usually watch the 30-second. In this instance, I would watch the 1 minute to confirm. Let's go over to it. Let's go over to NAS. And let's go over to 30-second on the right. Let's go over to 1 minute. Let's take a look. I've done many training videos on this to help you guys. So pay attention. All right, here we go. This is NAS. 30-second on the right to the blue line. Buy, stop, green, green, green. So you need to confirm this right. You would confirm this on the 1 minute or higher. By the way, NAS is a 1 minute buy stop to the blue line at open. NAS is going to be a 1 minute buy stop to the blue line at open. All right, let's go back to one at hand. You can clearly see blue line high as long as you can confirm this is what you're confirming now. Is the blue line high on the 1 minute? Yes. Pink line low? Yes. Did the blue line dip? No, this isn't ideal right here. 3, 4, is there a buy stop? Yep. Is it confirmed with this right here? Remember, you had to have the box, the BOK be green, green, preferably price action / orange line go below the yellow and the red, which it kind of did. Well, did do here. And then you have your green right here. So yeah, this isn't ideal. This is the one I'm a little concerned with. I'd probably drop down to the 15 seconds. Green, 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 red, broken box. Yeah, okay. Either way, then, because see your blue line is low right here. You see that? Your buy stop is right here with the broken box. So 15 second, 30 second. You can always go down to your 15 second. Who is this? Thomas Crowell. Thomas, you can always go down and make sure that the 15 second blue line is low. You just have to verify that's low. If you can't verify that's low, you can't take the trade. Never, let me be clear on this point. Never, ever, ever, ever in a billion years trade anything under 15 minute, definitely 5 minute without the sniper. There's no way in fucking hell you should be trading 5 second, 10 second, 15 second, 30 second, anything without the sniper. If you don't have the sniper, do not trade those times. Do not trade below 5 minutes. You must have, let me write that down. This isn't optional. This isn't my opinion. This is just the way it backs up the system. Do not trade under 5 minutes without the sniper. Clear? Yes or no? Am I clear that you do not trade without the sniper? This is helpful. Thank you for all you do to get us retired. You're welcome. Tell me when you are retired. Say trade the yellow line. No. You're doing good. That's awesome. Yellow just means a generic. You Keith put it on there. Could be a buy, could be a sell. It depends on the arrow. Do not trade under 5 minutes without the sniper. Clear. I wouldn't trade anywhere without the sniper. But impossible, because you never know when the 5 second or 1 second line is low enough. How the hell would you ever know without the sniper to confirm this for you? There's no, like this one's perfection. You see how this came down right there? Buy stop. Look, see your buy stop. Pink line came down. Buy stop to the blue line. Pop right to the blue line. There it is. There's your 37. Blue line high on the 1 minute. Your green is confirmed. Your fill in the gap is there. There's your green. Red, green, green. See how boom, perfect price action. See the yellow and red, it was above the orange. It went below here. This wasn't low enough. See, this is where you're not ideal. You can see it went underneath here. You can see the buy stop, right? Green, 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 red. You can, the pink line wasn't low enough. Pink line is low enough here. This is a better entry. You're going to say, well, this isn't a buy stop. It's just one big continuous buy. This whole thing right inside here is just one big buy stop. So when you're looking inside, where is the pink line the lowest? It's right there. This is your best entry right there. Not that this is bad, but I'm going to show you this is exactly what it does. Went up, came down, went down, came up. This is the second leg of a W. You see, right, it didn't go down low enough to show the red, but it sure did go up, come back down again. You see how the pink went like this too? It went like that, came up, came down again. You see how it did it? So this is just the second leg of a W. You always play the second leg of a W. Always. It's just so easy. All right, sevens, if this is making some sense to you guys, or I usually watch the 30 seconds. In this instance, would I watch the 1 minute? I would watch the 15, 30 second and the 1 minute, and I would do all those confirmations I just taught you guys. This is helpful. Yeah. All right, did that help you, Thomas? Any questions, Thomas, for this one? Any follow-up questions? Do, 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 do. All right. Thanks, Coach. You're welcome, Thomas. Anti-Villalobos. All right. Does anybody have more questions? Keep asking. What are you getting tapped out on? What can't you figure out? Are you consistently profitable with my system? If not, why aren't you? Don't just bitch about it and say it doesn't work when you have the system working every day. Some of my people are 100% win rates for like 25 days in a row. Some of my people have fucking a brokerage house in Norway accredited by the Norwegian government using my system. Do, 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 do. ZB1. Could you go over the blue and pink line position again? Just to be clear on what right, Thomas, I pray you are. Could you go over the pink and blue lines? Yeah, I think I know what you mean. For the sniper, you need to have the blue line high on your higher time, pink and purple technically low. Then you need to have this blue drop. And that's what concerned me with this trade. This blue wasn't even below 50%. There was a buy stop. There was the fill in the gap. There was our double. There was our orange line below. So all those things, we were going to the blue lines on both actually. Take a picture of this. You need to rewatch this multiple times. I don't mind answering the questions. What I do mind is repeating my answers. So try to watch it, and then you can always rewatch this later many times as you like. I need a new question, something different that I didn't go over. So is there any new questions? And again, that's why I told him to go to the 15 seconds and verify that the blue line was low here. And we know that it was. See right there. You know, this is a much better. I know it's a broken box. You guys aren't familiar with that, but green, 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 red, 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 red. It's a broken box going to the blue. This is perfection right with that blue line. So do your 1 minute 30 seconds, do your 1 minute 30 seconds, 15 minutes. That's what I would. You can always confirm with another time frame that their blue line is low, because this just isn't low enough for me. I did not consider it. It has to be below 50. It's not even at 50. I don't like it. It needs to go lower. And I'm very, very, very finicky about when I'm trading live money. I don't just fuck around and wing it. It's got to be exact for my high probability trade setups, or I don't take it. All right. More people ask questions. Did I miss anybody on TikTok? Why, if you're not consistent with my system, making consistent, I mean, if you're a 90% win rate, oh my God, the average professional is at 63%. So if you're better than, let's just say 90, 85, 90%, you're doing great. You should be profitable with your trade. If you're not at 85% with my system, 90% with my system at least, why aren't you? What's causing you to not be consistent? Please let me know so I can help you. Please. If you're not at a minimum, I don't know, 85% win rate with my system, why not? What's your issue? Slash, how can I help? I just don't want to go over the same things over and over again. So we did entrances, we did the pink and blue line stuff. Just where are you guys having your troubles with? Be honest, speak up. I got at least almost a whole nother hour to go. Are you entering too soon? Are you entering too late? Are you putting your stop loss too close? Are you not trusting the system to actually go where it said it's going to go? Are you trying to be too greedy? Are you holding trades too long? That was Gorov's thing. He was being a greedy little pig for a while there. So when he stopped being greedy, he was able to make his own brokerage house. Remember, one of our members, right? Let's be clear on this. One of our members for 3 years has done so well using the system that he has his own brokerage house now. He just opened it up. Gorov is his name. I think he wasn't like the 25-day, 100% win streak. He had lost 25 days. In the Norwegian government, he is actually a regulated broker in Norway, and he uses a safety trade system to make his trades, for what he does. Absolutely incredible. So you can't tell me it doesn't work, but where are your issues? I'm willing to sit here and help you guys. I've been greedy and helped trade so long. We're all guilty of that one. Yeah. Yeah. Matter of fact, remember that one trade I held was over 320,000 or something. That trade only netted like 158,000 or something. I was up that much. And I tried to hold it for you guys. It was just too much. Regarding forex trades, is there a preferred time to trade trades like when spreads are tighter? No, I don't care. Unless you're doing your fund to trader, spreads don't matter in the least. If you're trading forex on the daily, weekly charts, for instance, oh my God, you'll make so many pips. It doesn't matter what the spread is. And no, there's no specific time. It's the trade setups. So we want to remember what ChatGPT concludes. The safe trade system by Kevin Gregg is a structured, disciplined trading system designed to minimize risk and increase the probability of success by focusing on high probability trade setups. I'm trying to teach you the high probability. Proper risk management and clearly defined entry and exit signals, especially popular among traders who value consistent returns. Who the fuck doesn't want consistent returns? That's us. So yeah, our high probability trade setups, doesn't matter when they occur, just that the trade setup is there. Honestly, I have no idea. In retrospect, it's plausible why it was wrong. Sometimes it's a small or large time frame that hit the time frame because of a low one time frame. Yeah, they form an order. What I think, Nancy, correct me if I'm wrong, is what's happening is this. A lot of you get caught here. This is the one where you guys, the safety trade, the order in which the safety trades form are this. 1 second first, 5 second first. You got to let these play out. Like if I call there's a 15-second buy stop, but I'm telling you there's a 12-hour sell stop, well, the 15-second buy stop is going to go up. You're going to see it go to the blue line, the 30-second blue line, the 1-minute blue line, but it's just then going to flip back around and come back down again to the 9-hour, 12 hour, 4 hour, whatever. They all form an order. You can open up more than one trade. On MT4, you could do hedging. You can do a buy and a sell at the same time. They don't care. But you can open up your trades, but you better be careful. Let those develop in order. That's why I try to teach you guys, never trade gold as a sell, even when it's going down, because it's always eventually going to go up. Always. Now it does have to be a little sell right here, but right now this is a 30-second buy stop. I'll give you a free signal. 3-second buy stop. Gold's already profitable, by the way. Take profit 1, 3,331. Take profit 2, 3,346. I told you it was going back to 3,300, by the way. Take profit 3, 3,300. This is a 30-minute buy stop on gold. Honestly, I have no idea how to say it. Oh, Grant, can you check gold on Monday, April 14th at 13? It looked like a 50-minute buy stop, but would have been best waiting for the low time to flip. Can I look at gold Monday, the 14th at 1300? The specific Grant. He's been around a minute. That's why. It looked like a 15-minute. Okay, let's go to the 15-minute buy stop. I'm already on gold. Let's go to here and see the 15. Well, it was a buy stop. That was easy money. What? 1300. Yeah, this is a buy stop. Absolutely. Well, it didn't turn. This is the buy stop at 1400 on my chart. Maybe broker has a different time. No, this is a buy stop. What am I asking? Hi, can you check gold on Monday the 14th? Oh, I'm on the 5th. Oh, hold on. Sorry. All right. Let's go back. 13. Okay, this one. No, this here. Yeah. All right, let's take a real good look at this. Dive in. Now, we're going to go over to here. All right. No, this is absolutely a perfect buy stop. Hold on. Let me open up both now. So I'm going to go to my third. We're at a 15 minutes. So technically, I'm going to have to go to at least an hour, I guess. I would take this trade all day, every day. I don't care. Upon entry, you would have entered the trade. Let's go over this trade. Real detail too. You would have entered this trade. I don't even know where you put your sell at. Stop loss at somewhere either here or here. Depending. But I first of all, I would have taken this trade right here. Absolutely. That's the first time it happened that day. For sure. Absolutely. Let me teach you guys something. Watch. When you're looking, listen well on this one. When you're looking at something, watch what you need to look at. This blue line is all the way. So this is a 1 hour blue line. Okay. Now let me be clear. This is going to get a little confusing, so pay attention. When you see this, see how price action is to the left of the histogram bar, to the left of the yellow line, blue line high. You can see the steps coming up to the logo going up. Price actions to the left. See our orange line. All of these would have been perfect. This would have been your perfect buy right here. This one right here would have been a way better entry for you if you're trying to play. In other words, the trade was a little long. It's still a perfect trade, but a little bit long in the truth. And see right here, right? See the buy stop right there. I told you, you don't even need to do anything. This is so we knew the pink line at the lowest. Remember the pink line at the lowest for the 1 hour? It's the same thing for weekly, daily, 3 month, monthly, 3 months. See the pink line low? There's your buy stop right here. This is below 50%. I would take that trade. Absolutely. This is your better trade to look at for all those reasons. So you're taking a trade over here. You waited the whole time that the blue line has been high for hours. I mean, this is probably days. April 9th, 1500. Yeah, this is 5 days. It's been going up for 5 days. I'm not saying you read it wrong. I'm just saying you read it late. Remember the first time is the best time, the Ricky Bobby trade, which gets this thick weed that we used to have in our group. But it's the very first time that matters. It's the best. So this would have been a very good trade. This is the best trade out of them all. Not that this trade is bad, it's just late. Who's asking the question? Who was this? Grant. Does that make sense to you, Grant? I need Grant to answer. I'll wait. I'll look at John West. What's up, Crash? I'll look at all your questions. Maybe I lost Grant. Let's see. Does everybody have everybody else? Sevens, if you guys understand what I'm trying to teach you, the first time is the best time. The very first time blue line comes up, pink line goes down. This is close enough that this is much better. This isn't that this is a wrong trade. He just waited so long. Now this is going to turn into a higher time frame trade. That's all. It's going to turn into like a 30-minute, probably a 1 hour buy, something like that. He waited too long to enter. Larry Cooper, yes. Grant, yes, 100%. Okay, so good. So, and by the way, so it's not that this was a bad trade. Obviously, it wasn't a bad trade. You would have probably got tapped out, waited for. See, I told you. Look. Told you it turned into a 1 hour buy stop. Pink low, blue low. So now you can't trade. You have to make this your 1 hour. Now you have to go over here and minimum this to be 2 hour. Yeah, that would work. 2 hour. And then, just wait for it. And then again, see your 2 hour right here. See the blue line. See, look, perfect. It's exactly how you do it. Boom, 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 buy. And so what? And your film gap, and your thing, your logo. So yeah, that's all. Again, it's not that you read it wrong. You just kind of read it late. And if you're going to read it late, expect it to go up to the next highest time frame because it's going to do another one at a higher 1 hour, 2 hour. That's how they form, remember. All right, so let's go back to your guys' questions. Kirk, what about those scammingly priced spikes? I was in profit nicely. There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it. I would open up more than one trade, close one down when it goes up real good, move your one like you did. I think you did really good with your runner for a little profit, and then that's it. Sometimes they pull it down on you and they dick you. A lot of times they do that, especially when you're trying to play. If you're trying to play those 1 second, anything under like a 5 minute, yeah, they'll spike the hell out of you. They'll cheat you left and right. Yep, absolutely they will. They don't stop with it. So that answers the question. Crash. What's up, Crash? Hi, Kev. Please teach how to determine which blue line above the closest blue line the trade will go to. A 1 second blue line can go to 30 seconds sometimes. No. Again, if you're doing like an overnight reversal or something, you can do it for all three indices. But watch. When you have, we'll look at SPX real quick. Oh no, let's go down to like 10 seconds. 30 seconds. All right, now watch. See, this is what you want to see. So this is what you're going to see. You're going to see how our logo was underneath, came up. This is the first time I did it right there. So right here, there's going to be a buy stop. Watch. There'll be a buy stop on the 1 second, 5 second, 10 second. Definitely not the 30. So let's go to 15. Nope, let's go to 10. Nope, let's go with 5. Yep. Oh, I don't know if that broke it or not. Let's go back to the 1 second. That's why I always tell you guys, you play every 1 second, 5 second, 10. There you go. 1 second buy stops. See it? These are 1 second buy stops. You can see our logo right here, the green. You can see the red. So this is a 1 second, 30 second. You see the green. See our logo right there. You see the blue line is going to. So this is how you read this chart. It was a 1 second buy stop to the 30-second blue line. It's still going there. This is an active call for SPX 500. Remember what I'm going to tell you right now.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
Play any 1 second, 5 second, 10 second, 15 second buy stop to SPX's 30-second blue line. Listen to what I said, and everyone write out yeses or sevens. Play any 1 second, 5 second, 10 second, 15 second buy stop until you see NAS hit its 30-second. Already did it. 30-second blue line. You can see our logos right underneath hook. You can see the space. You can see the blue line, high pink line is low here. It was low before there, and now it's to come back up to it to the ricochet back to its blue line. Does everybody understand what I just wrote, Crash? I hope that helps you. Okay, let's go back to questions. John West, hi Kev. When the 5 second blue line crosses on the 10 second blue line, it's not yet. Would that be an entry? Would that be an entry to the 10 second blue line as long as sniper blue line is pink line? Not an entry, but yeah, you can still play it. So for instance, say the 1 second blue line was underneath back here. Let's go back. Here you go. Here's some buy stops. Okay. So we have a buy stop to the blue line, 1 second buy stop to the blue line, 1 second. I think he's saying then it goes to the 5. Would we then play the 5? You still need a buy stop. You still need the orange line on the 5 second to be below. If it's a 5 second to the blue line. No, if it's a 1 second to the blue line, that's fine. But if you're trying to play 5 seconds to the blue line, then no, 1 second is automatic. You have to have green, 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 red, green, green buy stop to the blue line. So like this right here. And that's your 5 seconds. Same for the, you can't say because it crossed the 5 second blue line, it's going to the 10 second. No. You can say, oh, let's look for a second buy stop to the blue line, kind of. Green, 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 red, green, green, buy stop to the blue line. Did it go there? No. But it made shit ton of good money. Yes. I hope that answered your question, John. Yeah, that's right. How do I know? Well, Janet, in your case, you should only be playing the higher time frames. Fuck the lower time frames. Unless you're doing an overnight reversal trade, which is the safest, easiest trade that happens pretty much every day when everything starts to flip from red to green or vice versa. Will a rifle sell safety trade signal line always hit the same session? Target? No, when it calls it, you play the buy stop to that blue line. If the rifle calls a safety trade buy, right? 10 seconds, go 10 seconds. Right? Look how close, look. It isn't, it's reading exactly right. Green, 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 red, pink is blue. This is below the blue line. It's reading the 10 second blue line. The sniper rifle is incredible. Keith did an amazing job on everything. That sniper rifle. I would never trade without the sniper or the sniper rifle. It is just too good. It is amazing. It sends out signals. I mean, it's amazing. This is green, 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 red to the blue line. This is the correct call. Same session. No, that's what I would look for it to do. I'd go up here and say, hey, it's calling a 10 second. What's the 15 second look at the time? It's perfect. This is perfect. Look, now you have a 10. See, look, it's calling it a 10 second and a 15 seconds of the blue line. Now, are you fucking kidding me? And then the 30 second fill in the gap. This is SPX. SPX. Let me be clear. SPX. Buy stop. SPX. I mean, come the fuck on. I'll do yours. 5, 10 second, 15 second, and 30-second buy stop to the blue line with the fill in the gap. SPX is absolutely that.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
I hope I answered your question correctly. I'm not sure I did. Thank you. You have shown a 1 second buy stop and said you know what it will go beyond 1 second to the 30 seconds. Oh, absolutely. I'm telling you that right now. Play any 1 second, 5 second, and there is a 10 second, there is a 15 second to 30-second blue line. I'm telling you it's going there. You can clearly see it's flipped from, what the fuck am I saying? Oh, nice. There's a 1 second flip, the 5 second flip, the 10 second is a buy stop to the blue line, the 15 second is a buy stop to the blue line. It's going to the 30-second blue line. You see the green? I'm a little confused. That's how you know it's going there. Let's go to 1 minute. Not as good. 30 seconds perfection. Why? Green, 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 fill in the gap. Green, green, buy stop to blue line high, pink line low, blue line low. This is everything. And that's how you know a 1 second buy stop is going to the 30-second blue line. I'm literally teaching it to you right now, Crash. Please say you understand that. Yes. You guys understand that I'm teaching exactly what Crash is asking. How do I know sometimes when the 1 second is going to 30 seconds? Because it fucking is. It's every. What do you mean? Okay, blue line high, pink line low, pink line crossing, buy stop. Fill in the gap. Trade is right here. You have our logo that came here. You have our blue line here. It's just go to this blue line. You have your double block. You have your double block. I mean, I can keep going on. You have all your 3 greens. You have these 3 greens right here. I tried not to do all these to confuse you guys because it's just too much. None of you are capable of following, or not a lot of you are capable of following what I'm trying to teach you. So I keep it simple. The 30-second is red arrow button. Yeah, the red arrow button is flipping. Crash. Oh my God. Oh, VM Tech Holding. VM Tech Holding. Sorry. Look. Oh my God. Do you guys never watch anything I teach you? Look. This was red. It's green. This was red. It's green. This is going to turn green. This is going to turn green. This is called the Uno overnight reversal. This is going to turn green. This will probably turn green. And then what happens? Then we have our cells kick in. Then eventually you're going to see this turn to red, 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 turn to red. And then what happens? Gee, I don't know. Eventually you're going to see the 1 second turn to green. This is called the reversal trade. You're telling on yourselves when you don't watch any of the training I do. Then it turns to green, 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 probably will turn to green. Then what happens? Gee, I don't know. Then it turns to fucking red again. Are you guys catching this? Then it turns to red. 1 second, 5 second, 10 second, 15 second, 30 second, da 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 da. Then what does it do? Then the next day or two, it turns to green again. It goes green, 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 green. This time it's going to turn to 5 minute and the 15 minute to green. Of course it's red before it fucking turns to green. That's how you have to know it turns to fucking green. Oh my God. Please watch some training videos. Please go over here and actually watch the Uno reverse. That's what this is. It goes up and then it comes back down. It goes up and then it comes back down. It goes up higher and then it comes back down. It goes up even higher and then it comes back down. Where eventually you'll see all of these turn to green eventually. And then what happens? Everything starts to flip to red again. It isn't hard. Just follow the rifle. That's why I don't understand why some of you, well, a lot of you don't have the rifle. You have the sniper without the rifle. The rifle shows you what's doing. It shows you this live. And then it'll all turn red. And then what happens? Gee, I don't know. Then they all turn to green again. The 1 second flips. Probably goes up to the 1 minute or the 3 minute. Then it's going to turn to red again. Any of this getting through you guys? Of course the 30 second is red. That's the fuck how it works. VM Tech, does that make sense to you? Please say yes. Row to trade up to the blue line for overnight session flip. Nice, Kirk. Made hella cash. Nice, Kirk. Very happy for you. sevens or yeses if you guys understand that they have to be the other color before they flip, because that's what the fuck it's flipping. I'm a little confused on those comments. That's the only way it can change is if 30-second is red, it's no longer going to be red. It's going to turn green. My system is so easy. I think, how do you complicate it? You really do. You like overthink. Quit overthinking it. Just follow the little. Make sure I make that a ball. Don't keep making a ball, following the ball, bouncing ball. Oh yeah. Okay. I hope that's clear. I think that's clear. Oh, maybe it's not. Da, 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 da. Who loves precious so very much? Do, 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 do. That's the whole system. Correct, Guy. Makes perfect sense. You're the man, Kev. I watch reruns of Kevflix 27 months. Nice crash of Kevflix. You're funny. It just happens over and over and over. Correct. It's all this does. Everyone, it's not just everyone here. I'm just mean it's just rifles pure money. It is pure money. I understand people don't do it. In terms of Kevflix 21st. That's so just yeah. If you guys had the sniper and you recorded your session, you literally would see the most prettiest thing because it literally changes just like that. So for Jan, when she says, which one should I do? You should follow what you're seeing on the rifle. It really is pretty. See this right here? Look, 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 look. Look, look how pretty this is. Look at this. This is all it does. Every fucking day, 2, 3, 4 days, maybe for the week, whatever. It'll go green. It'll NAS, US 30, and SPX. This will turn green. Then it will turn maybe this one. Sometimes it goes to the 3 minute. Then overnight, because it's still a 9-hour, 12-hour cell stop, then overnight, or the next morning around 9:30 or 10, usually if they do it during the trade times, they make all these flip to red during the day. So then the next day, NAS is all red going down to its 12-hour line again. It's just terrible. The tariffs are terrible. The tariffs are terrible, right? But then guess what happens the next day or two? All it does is go right back up. The 1 second flips, then the 5, then play your 10 seconds, then play the 15 seconds, play the 30, play the 1. Then guess what happens? The 5-minute goes. Maybe they jump it up real high. Maybe even they bring the 15-minute. And then what do you think they do? During this day, after overnight, they reverse this usually by 9:30 at no later than 10:30 in the morning. They have them all go up like this. But then it flips and it goes down the whole day. They think they're slick, but once you see what they're doing, it's the most stupid, retarded thing. Silliest thing on earth. Silliest thing on earth. And all they do is bring them down again. And then what happens? They bring it down for 2, 3, 4, maybe a week. But then what happens? Because they're always a permanent buy, and as it's a permanent buy, they just go right back up again. Just right back up. And this time when they go up, watch what happens. They just don't take it to the 30-minute. They take it all the way to the hour. That might even make the 4-hour green. And if you leave your recording on, you will see how pretty this is. It literally flows. Literally flows. It turns all greens to here, then it flows to reds, then it goes back to greens to maybe the 30, then it goes to reds, then it goes back to greens, maybe to the 4. It is so pretty. If you record the sniper rifle and leave it on like NAS for a month, you will see like a flowing river, like a flowing, I don't know what you want to call it, but it is just so pretty. I used to record my sessions all the time. I have tetrabytes full of them. And you can just see it. It's that easy. The H&H scanner and the rifle are basically the same, but the rifle works on every symbol. The H&H scanner kind of does. You have to program it. And the rifle also has built-in signals. It sends out a signal on 15-second and on the 3rd minute. So yes, they're virtually the same, but not really, no. I would leave this. I would have multiple monitors open. I would have multiple computers running, and I would have my recording of my ice cream recorder, and I would record it so you could see it. So you're going to see it go green, 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 red, 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 green, 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 green. And then you'll go, oh, this is what Kev's talking about. They always do it. US 30, NASDAQ, XPX, Gold, XRP, J&J, Target. That's all they do. That's all they do. J&J right now, for instance. That's all they do. Look at J&J. It's red, red, red. What do you think the next one is going to turn, guys? Do you think it's going to be a 15-second sell to the 30-second blue line? Do you see how the 30-second is going to fall next? Yes or no? Scan reversals, my way. Absolutely. Rifles, pure money. Absolutely, it is, Larry. Kirk Brown is right. Kind of. Kevin figured out the market. Hard, correct. I did. Thanks to God, and I give God all the credit. Yeah, I'm giving God the credit because I'm not taking credit for it, but I did. I figured out the entire, every symbol. They always make it, what they did to us was make everything so damn complicated. But the reality is, once you do the wing, there's a set. Watch, I'll show you. There's going to be a 15-second sell stop to this with our 10-second. I don't know. Yeah, there it is. 15-second sell stop to the 30-second blue line. It's right there. I mean, there's nothing else. Yeah, there's nothing else that you have to know. Just do these reversals like this. This is J&J. You can clearly see 15 seconds sell stop. Yeah, red, red, red. Look at the sniper. Blue, pink crossing. This is what. Look. Look. You don't usually see cells because I don't usually teach them anymore. Blue line low, pink line high, pink card, blue cell. Going to the blue line. You have your red here, you have your double block right here. This is our logo. If you really want to get technical, price actions below it, the orange is below it. Logo right here. This is the logo right here. These are your three red right here. This is your three red right here. I don't teach all that anymore. It got too complicated. None of you can understand it, or not many of you can. I shouldn't say none of you, some of you do. But all you have to know is this. Look, what the fuck? This is red. So, gee, I wonder perhaps maybe the 30-second is going to fall red next. No, here's the 15-second. Here's the 30-second. This right here, J&J, is a 15-second sell stop to the 30-second blue line. Come on now, 41 of you watching. Throw up sevens. Throw up yeses. Tell me that's not the fucking coolest thing on earth, that you can trade any symbol, including your NQ1s, your ES1s, your E-minis to do your funded trader. This is the only trade you need to do. When you see a 15-second sell to the 30-second blue line, that's what that's going to do. No, I wouldn't necessarily trade sells in J&J. It's a permanent buy, but you guys do whatever you want. You can't. I would probably maybe if you first man done a 10-second to the 15-second blue line. I'm sure, but it's still to the 30-second is very, 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 very safe. Suggestions to use system for cover strike price selection. No, I'm not getting into that. Correct. I goofed on a 15-second buy stop, the blue line, 2020 SPX. Please diagnose stock. All right, SPX. I think we're there, right? No, we're on SPX. All right. Let's take a look. 2200. You must have meant like yesterday. I mean, whatever day it was. 15, 5-second, 2200. 1 second, 5 seconds. You guys, until you get really good with the trading, I wouldn't be trading these symbols if I were you. 20 to 20. I don't know where he is. One, hold on, let me go over to 22. First of all, you can't, because these are all bodies. Oh, geez, it must be way back here. Holy shit, man. 5 seconds. Oh my God. Never get there. Hold on, let me back up to 3 seconds. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. 22, what time? 22:20. April 17th, 2:20. Thank you, Crash. 22:20. So right here. 22. Okay. You did what? Hold on. What? That was a 1 second, 5 second. That seems to be a bit challenging. Let's go look at it. All right. 1 second, 5 second. SPX. Buy stop to the blue line. Okay, let's take a look. No, yeah, I'm going to say you had a good read on that. Let me decide. No, yeah, actually went to the blue line. No, I'm going to go ahead and say, no, this isn't a bad read at all. Let's take a look at everything to make sure we got it. All right. He needs to have confirmation. Using the 5 second again is a bit, yeah, you know, you can do it. And it is a 1 second right there. I give you it's an okay read. Let's take a look. Blue line high, pink line low. Yep, blue line low. Good enough for me. Is there a buy stop? Is it green here? Is it green here? No, the blue line's above us. I would say all 100% accurate. Your movement from 5,290.41, you'd have made like a pip. You might have got a couple of things out of that, but whatever. So yeah, you would have done nothing. You would have been smashed because you couldn't have got your in and out cost out of that. There's no way. So, but it's still a perfect read. I'm going to go with that is exactly what you want to do. I would probably do a little higher instead of like the 1 second, 5 second. You can, and I showed you how to do that. Maybe throw in the 10 second too for your confirmations on that. Feel free. You know, don't be bad. Let's just go ahead and say your stop loss, which I don't even know where you would put it. I don't know, maybe here on the 5 second, 5,282. 8 pip, maybe. You would have lost 7, maybe. I mean, in theory, you should have put it here, but you wouldn't even have been like, I don't think they could even honor that. They probably wouldn't even have honored less than 1 pip stop loss. So you either lost a pip or 2, or you lost like 7 or 8. Either is more than acceptable. And I love the trade. I have no issue with you looking at this trade. Let's keep going and see what happens here. There's another one right here. You could, yeah. Let's go over to here, already above it. See, now you're above the blue line. So this is where, now look at what you got. Yeah, see, this is, yeah. Now you're on 5 second buy stop to the blue. I like that. So yeah, if you're going to do that on this one for SPX, I would not argue with the way you read it. And it actually went into profit. The problem comes in, you're dealing with SPX, and you ain't going to have shit. Now, if this was US 30, and you had that little bit of a movement, that could have been 5 pips for you easily. Let's see if I can get that same half-inch thing. Let's see something. Let's see something equivalent. Maybe like that part to that part. Yeah, see, on US 30, you could have made like 8, 10, 15 pips on that same trade. But SPX, you're just not going to be able to get anything out of that. But it wasn't a bad read. I would say nothing majorly wrong with how you read it at all. Just be very, 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 very careful. I would have probably pulled in maybe the 10 second, 15 second to look just for verification, just to make sure I'm in my green. If I'm in my green, then I'd lower. Then in which case, what can you do? Lower your stop loss on the 15-second trade, if that helps. So you don't have to worry about your stop loss getting so. I mean, you can't have a 1 pip. I don't even think they can fucking honor the 1 pip stop loss. Honestly, I don't. But see, yeah. If I would have saw that you entered in this trade right here, and you were on the 1 second SPX, and I would have looked up, because I always look up, I would have went to the 15th. I was saying, hell, fuck it, yeah, pink line low, blue line high, green, 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 right, green. But look at this shit. Hell, I would have held that trade. There's no way I wouldn't have lost. I would have put, because you're talking about a stop loss on SPX. You know where the trade's going. I would put a minimum stop loss in SPX of 20. I would not have worried about anything until SPX went below 20. It didn't even come close. So yeah, it was a good read. Maybe a little too tight on the 1.5 timing. Maybe go up to the 10-second. Maybe look at the. Just look. Just open up the 10-second, 15-second glance. If at that time you would have saw all this green like this with the pink line low, blue line high on the 15-second, look at your 10-second. Same time, look at it. Perfect. See it? Green, green, green. No, your stop loss should have been a little more loose, but other than that, it was a perfect read. Just go up a little bit and maybe be a little more comfortable in the system. Okay. Did that help you crash? Am I not on April 17th? Yeah, I'm on April 17th. Yeah, SPX. I'm on SPX. What's up, George Hyde? Why do you keep telling me April 17th? Am I in the wrong time? 22, 20, not 23, 20. Oh, God, you can make me go back again. Hold on. These seconds suck. They take fucking forever to form. 22. Oh, yeah, that's what it was at. We're good. No, it was a very good read. Yeah, it was a very good read. I would have just gone up. Look at your 10-second. Look at your 15-second at that time. That's all. Hell, I'd probably even go all the way up and say, hey, where's my 30 seconds? You just want to see, where am I going? Where is it heading to? And if you can't verify it, then don't take the trade. See, now these ones look more red to me. See, if I wouldn't take this buy, if I was looking at this on a 30-second, 1 minute, and you were looking at this on a 1 second, 5 second, you had your 1 second go up. It did exactly, it was a buy stop. It went exactly up. Your problem, SPS sucks. You only would have got a pip out of it, which isn't enough to do shit with. So you couldn't have done anything with it at that time. If you came over here to those higher time frames, you just saw this as a complete sell. 1 minute sell, 30 seconds sell. Yeah, I would. You can do your 1 second, 5 seconds. Make sure they're kind of fitting into your 15-second, 30-second buys or sells, or you know what I'm trying to say. Make sure they're coherent. They're the same. In this case, you can clearly see like the 30-second was red, the 1 minute was red. I'm guessing the 15-second was probably still red this time too. Yeah, 15 seconds still red. So yeah, you're trying to force a 1 second, 5 second in against the 10-second, 15-second, 30-second, 1 minute sell. You know, at your own risk. Now, if you wanted to go up to higher time frames, verify you're willing to eat more of a stop loss on that, feel free. But yeah, I know. Who is this? Yeah, it's still going to go up, by the way. Still a buy. SPX at open, it will be going up. And then don't forget, all these indices are 9-hour, 12-hour sells to the blue line. SPX, 9-hour sell stop to the 12-hour blue line. Take one, 5,192. All three indices are open, should open higher, go up a little bit for you. Sell stop, NAS, 9-hour, 12-hour, ricochet, back to the blue line. 17,959 on NAS, 17,200 on NAS. US 30, it's almost there anyways. Yeah, it's there to the 12-hour blue line. So US 30 is kind of already complete. So it's going to go lower. US 30 is going to drop. US 30 sell to the 36,900. As a matter of fact, US 30 sell stop to 36,000. Matter of factly, NAS sell stop to 15,700. SPX sell stop to 4,600. Now, after these sells, and I would never take this SPX, NAS, or US 30. You guys do what you want. This is an extremely strong weekly, 3-weekly buy stop, all three indices. So whatever you're going to say about the tariffs when this thing goes shooting up, whether it takes a month, 6 months, or a year, price action on SPX will 99.99% be above 5,000 and be above 6,000. NAS will be eventually above 21,500 again. US 30 will be above 43,777 again. They will. This isn't a permanent thing. This is just going down for the next little bit. It has nothing to do with tariffs. It has nothing to do with anything they're trying to shove down your throat, interest rates, earnings. My system is calling for it to be a sell to the 12-hour. It'll go to the 12-hour. My system is calling it for it to be a weekly buy. It will be a weekly buy. I've hacked, what you're seeing and witnessing is my system has hacked into their AI and figured out what they do before they do it. It's reading the future with 100% accuracy. Whether I misread it or you misread it is beside the point. The system is 100% accurate. It does not miss. What misses is the human interpretation of these things. Like he was trying to force in a 1 second, 5 second buy against the sell at the time. You can do it, but you're not going to make shit. It was correct read. It went up just like it said it would go up on a buy stop. The problem came in, it wasn't on the higher time frames of buy for him to actually pull that off longer. I hope that makes sense. All right, Forex, and when I can get the signals, French fries. What is up, French fries? I want to learn Forex and when I can get the signals. The signals are, you have to buy the system first. You come over to here if you want to buy it. SafeTrade.com, 575 for the year. And then the signals are anywhere from $150 to $300 a month. Okay. It was a great fail. Really appreciate looking at it. Greatly appreciate it. You're welcome, Crash. And I don't think it was a fail, by the way. I disagree with you on that. I don't understand the purpose of the purple line. The purpose of the purple line is for entries, specifically the faster time frames. I use it just to verify that everything is down low. When you see the purple line right here, you see they're both down low, like this right here. Like this right here, see that? And when the cost that's what shot up. See how they're both down low like this right here. Now that is it. Now when I get the funded trader version done, it will have a specific purpose. For right now, it does not. It's just an extra confirmation call. Okay. On April 1st, I took a USD CAD line. Can you check that? On April 18th, I took a USD CAD. Can you check that? Okay, so you want to check two? I don't know about that, but I'll check one. USD CAD. I'm wondering why he likes to trade USD CAD, but okay, we'll take a look. USD CAD, I'm going to go to WADA. On USD CAD, I took a 5-minute 8 on April 4th. Oh, thank God it's a 5-minute. All right, we can find that nice and easy. April the 8th. On April 4th. On 4 April. So April the 4th. April 4th. Oh my gosh, hold on. Really, maybe I'm going to go back to April 18th. I'm not going to do the 4th. It's too far back. April the 18th. Oh, good. Okay. April 18th. April 18th. At what time? On April to 8:38. You can't take a trade right there. There's no buy stop on the 5-minute. I don't understand the trade. April 8th, 18th, April 18th, mine April 18th, yes. April 18th at 8:38. So you took a buy stop. That isn't a buy stop. 5-minute buy stop. If there isn't a buy stop here, where am I looking? Not a 5-minute. You could have been on a lower time frame, perhaps you meant to say. What is this? This isn't a buy stop. Where do you see a buy stop in here anywhere? Green, 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 pink line low, blue line high, but there is no buy stop. The buy stop is next door right here, and it did make money. We actually make good money. So yeah, this is your green, 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 red, green, green buy stop, pink across the blue. Would have entered in off of here. 1.38. Oh yeah, you'd make good money. So yeah, this isn't a buy stop. You can't take the trade. So I'm not going back to April 4th. It's too far back. Yeah. No, anyone here think that's a buy stop? There is no buy stop, literally. Green, 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 green. There's no buy stop. Not on the 5-minute. All right, guys, I'm going to have to tighten this up. I'm going to have to get going. Yep, there's my alarm. All right. Well, guys, that was fun. I hope I helped a few of you. I'm going to go ahead and kill TikTok. God bless you all on TikTok. Everybody have a great rest of your day. Happy Easter to you tomorrow. Okay, there's TikTok on. YouTubers, God bless you all, everyone. Health, happiness. Father, come in Jesus' name, ask your blessing upon every one of the listeners listening to my voice. I ask that they all been healed, all their loved ones be healed, all of our friends and family be healed, ourselves be healed, but especially our spouses. Please heal everybody that has loved ones out there that need healing, especially our safety trade family, Keith and Bree and myself, especially Keith and Bree. Just love them and just hope to God that they're all doing great. And I hope you guys just have a great Easter. God bless you all. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, Filio. Thank you, Axel. You guys too. Thank you, 69Z28. Happy Easter to you. You're welcome, VM Tech. You're welcome, ZB1. What's up, Marcus, Mike Jones? What is the best time frame? It's not the best time frame. It's when the setups happen. With the best. You're welcome, Kirk Brown. You're welcome, Grant. You're welcome, Jan. All right. God bless you too, Crash. All right. God bless you all. Everyone take care.